Details in the chat.
For the mothers out there in active addiction who don't get to tuck in their children at night. And she left with my dad. And I was like, oh my God, they're calling children's aids. So she puts the car in park and I walked down to the car and I went, I'm lying. We're fucked right up. We're doing IV cocaine. We're girlfriend. If my girlfriend, like the girl I was staying with, if she could watch my daughter while she went to work, which meant that we would have my daughter, which was against CPS. I'll never understand. I'll never understand. We weren't supposed to be talking because he was my co-accused. The people in this particular trap weren't that bad at the time and tackled her because they knew she had fucking warrants. So my baby dad slashed the tires on our only means of transportation. So after we get back together, we're homeless. I understand that you don't want nothing to do with the baby, and neither do I. I didn't. I had no bond with him. I did not want nothing to do with him. One day I went to go message him. After 4 years and everything that happened, I went to go message him one day and he had blocked me off everything. At the time, I was devastated. I've grown and healed and understood that it was the right thing to do. Melissa's got a dirty urine sample. Her weed was contaminated, but now she can't see Emily unsupervised. My grandma had to babysit us all. When my parents would go on vacation, I would go home to my kids for a bit and then go back to my apartment. And I was doing sex work right away. Streets, the man I was trauma bonded with so deeply, I thought we were soulmates. So when they Narcan me, when they Narcan me, I shit myself in the car. Like, straight up. And smoked crack all fucking night long. Didn't show up till 5 o'clock in the morning. Took my sleeping pills that completely put me out. And apparently I was like in and out of consciousness at the kitchen table the whole party. That someone would be telling my story in past tense really quickly. And when she died, I felt like, I was like, what the fuck? And then I went and talked to that plug afterwards, and I told him, you know, Sam came here and bought dope off you and died, right? And he was like, yeah, I heard, and turned around and walked away. After she died, I lost it. And I don't mean I was grieving. I mean, I snapped. Met this guy. His name was Jordan. And he had this buddy, Sean. And we went AWOL from the detox, and we went back to my apartment. Because eventually I had to say, hey, I got kicked out of rehab. I'm on my way home. Can I have a bus ticket? And she gave it to me. He's too fucked up to drive. Can he stay at your place? And I didn't give a fuck. I couldn't even lock my door, okay? I had lost the key. Someone had stolen the key. The door had got kicked in. Like, it was a trap. I didn't give a fuck. They stepped in like they owned the place, told me that I was under arrest, human trafficking of fentanyl, crack, 9 counts. I didn't even want to hear the rest. My ears were ringing. My body went numb. I could hear my own breathing louder than their voices. And because his dad, his bio sperm thingamajigger, was a PIMP, lockdown 24 hours a day in a COVID unit, locked down for 2 fucking weeks. Because we're going to end up dead. What? You can't be telling the cops about drug dealers, you stupid fucking bitch. What? So I threatened her. Yeah, I did. I said, we are going to end up in Lake Ontario because of your stupid fat fucking mouth. Get the fuck out of my house, you stupid fucking bitch. That's when I found out about this medication called Sublocade. And when the comments started coming in, people saying I needed to hear this. Your story sounds like my sister's. When I got out of jail and started getting clean, one thing haunted me more than anything else. Emily. He had gotten out. He was in jail. And he didn't make it like 5 hours outside. And as I walked into that courtroom, I knew the world might see my success story, but in that room, I was still just a girl on bail. Court clerks, school officials, doctors, everyone. And they fought for what I left behind. That. I was going to work my ass off to make it work with Angela. I was going to be the co parent Emily deserved, and I was going to show up again and again and again, no matter how hard it got. Proof that you can be a convicted felon, a recovering addict, a mom who almost didn't make it and still rise. I didn't know. Fuck, bitch, I didn't know. And I was still scared. I still didn't trust myself completely, but I knew this: recovery was working. So I sat with my lawyer and made the choice. I said, if I can get loads of time throughout the year and 50-50 in the summer, I'll settle. I wanted to be her. I wanted to be her because she had what I wanted. My hate for her wasn't even about her. It was about me. It was about grief disguised as hate. I didn't want to be fake or curated or perfect. I wanted to be real. I wanted to show people what it really looked like to come back from the